Hey guys, Poor Penmanship Planner here. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are coming back, thank you for coming back. And those of you that are new, welcome. So I am just doing this face-to-face thing for a short period of time. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know that starting last year, I was struggling with finding a faith planning system that worked for me. I did not know anything about faith planning until I happened to fall into the world of Happy Planner back in March, I think, of 2019, roughly around then. And I found out about faith planning. And from faith planning, I found out about the SOAP version of Bible study. And I have been just doing it ever since. But I've been struggling with a system to make it work for me. So I tried to use the Happy Planner faith planning planner, but they changed it because the one I had seen when I was doing my research was already in the SOAP. It was in the SOAP formation, but I think that was just a special like Planner Girl line or something. It wasn't like they're all the line they were always going to have. And so the new ones are vertical, and there's just not enough room for me to write. Like, I don't think I'm doing Bible journaling. I really am doing Bible study, in my opinion. But there's no room for me to write. So that didn't work for me. So then I decided that I was going to make my own faith planner to do the SOAP method in. And that kind of worked out, but it was really labor intensive because it's kind of like, I guess, bullet journaling, but making a faith planner out of it. And though I like decorating and I have fun with it, that took a lot of time. So that was not a good option for me. So fast forward to January of this year, a friend of mine had gotten me a gift card to Erin Condren for Christmas, which I was like, yay. I had actually seen a video by, I think her name is Jack, and she was talking about how she takes her on-the-go folio to church with her. She has like this little Bible she puts in the front of it, and then she keeps all of her notes in the on-the-go folio. So I thought, hey, that might be a good idea for me to use for my faith planning. So I have been in my on-the-go folio doing my faith planning pretty much this whole year. We're in July now. And I really think it is working for me. The only problem is I'm using the petite daily planner, and I am the Poor Penmanship Planner, so I'm really challenged with the amount of space that's in there. The overall concept works great, but the space that's available to me is not the best. I'm gonna do a flip through and show you guys what I mean when I turn this camera around and show it to you guys. So I had found out earlier this year that Erin Condren had come out with a daily insert for the binder. And I'd already decided that I was going to give that a try because I was going to buy a binder if that worked for me. But that was before I knew the Daily Duo was coming out. So I did buy the July, August, and September, so third quarter of the inserts, the daily inserts for the binder, so I could just try it out and see if it was going to work for me. I don't really doubt that it'll work for me, but I wanted to check it out because I did buy a Daily Duo, but my Daily Duo does not start until January of 2021, and that's because I already had everything I needed for the rest of this year, and I didn't want to be wasteful. So I'm really excited. I really love that I have this time and this opportunity to do my Bible study and to spend that quiet time with God, because it's awesome and I love it. I'd always read my Bible before, but I just, would read it and then I'd close it and then I'd go to bed. But I didn't really do any deep thought about it. And the SOAP method helps me do like some deep, introspection, looking at the verses and the scriptures and things like that. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys. And I am also super excited that I think I finally found what's going to work for me. But do not fret, I still have a use for my on-the-go folio. So I'll talk about that when I turn it around for you guys to see as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you find some inspiration if it's something that you've been looking to do. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. So this is my current faith planner setup. I have my planning pack. Inside of it, I have pens and highlighters and washi tape so I can, do this on the go. And then inside I have, this is the Daily Petite Planner. And basically we will look at May, because May's a good month for me to start. So for May. So what I do here on my monthly page is I use the Holy Bible app, and they every day have a story. And that story is going to be, they give you a verse, and then they have someone like explain it and go into detail about it. So I write those daily verses here. And then in addition to that, I do my own Bible study that has like a theme. Sometimes it's strength, sometimes it's healing, caring, forgiveness, things like that. And so all the scriptures that I'll do for a month will be around that theme. So for that is where I do this. So you can't see it. Let me get to some. These are some rose gold stickers and the silver stickers that I bought, so I don't know if you can see that very well, but I did start making my own stickers, so let's see, so you can see it better, hopefully. So this is one of my pages, so this is a Friday, and so I did some decorating, and I have my scripture, my observation, my application, and my prayer. As you can see, like that's not a lot of space for me, so I'm often writing really small to try and fit in there. And then Saturday and Sunday, so I do my Bible study on Saturday. I don't do one on Sunday, so that's why this page works out for me. And it's because I also do a devotional in the morning, and the devotional that I do is really Monday through Saturday, because I assume they think people are going to be in church on Sunday, so that's going to be your time with God, and so that's kind of how I repeat that. So I don't do it on Sunday, which is why this works for me, because Saturday will be my last day for the week. And then I just do the same thing every day. You can tell this day here, 23rd, I had a migraine. So as you can see, there is not a lot of decoration here because I wanted to do my Bible study because it's important to me, but I couldn't do the decorating because I did not feel well. Actually, both of these days, I did not feel well. I had migraines on both of these days, but I still wanted to get this done. So this is also a good way for me to see exactly how I'm feeling because you can tell based on the decoration for it, like what was going on at that time. And sometimes it was that it was just late and I wanted to get it done, and I didn't really have the time to do the decorating, which, is fine. I still get the Bible study done. And that brings us into June, and June is going to look the same way. Now, I did do a flip through of May, I think, on my Instagram page. So it is out there. But I really, really, really love doing my Bible study in here. I like the setup of it, not necessarily the space that I have. And I am practicing making my own stickers. So yeah, so this is basically what it looks like and where I do my Bible study. So that's the first book. This second book is going to be just a line journal. And I use this one for my sermon notes. So since this is my bundle that I take to church with me, or now watch church on television because of COVID, this is where I do my notes. So these are my sermon notes for church, and I have one every week, of course, to coincide with church. So this is what I'm doing here. And I also really like having this here because I can go back to it, and throughout the week sometimes I can still revisit some of these scriptures, which I love. And so this is what I do. I was doing this on my phone, so I have like a bunch of notes on my phone because prior to me getting this, I just took the notes on my phone, but there's something about writing it down that I love doing. So I'm really happy I have this, and that's just what it looks like. I do it every week for church. So that's the second book. Now this third book is my gratitude journal. So I also don't do a lot of decorating in here. but I do use it, as you can see. So this is my process that I do at night. So at night, I do my Bible study, I do my gratitude journal. In the morning, I do my devotional. That's all I do in the morning. And then I have my sermon notes for Sunday. So that is how I have been using this petite planner. I'm trying to see if I can find one where I had to write really small to get everything in there, because I know I had one recently. Oh, here we go. So that was a very long scripture because it was James 5:15 and 16, and I had to get all of that in there. So that's super small. And so that's that. But we are on July 4th, and so I have been using the loose daily pages that are for the binder to do my Bible study. So this, since I don't have a planning pack that's carried around with this, I use this pencil pouch or pencil case basically, and inside of here I have a bunch of different pens here, and then I have some washi and some stickers, just so I can have this wherever I'm going to do my Bible study, because sometimes it's up in the living room, sometimes it's down here in the basement where I do my crafting and stuff. So I have this with me and it's ready to go all the time. But again, it's July 4th, so I have not decorated my monthly yet for July, because again, I just kind of broke into this on Wednesday, and so I am still using it the same way. So here we have the first, second, and third. These are the stories that are in the Bible app, and then this is how I'm using these pages. So as you can tell here, I was still in that tiny mode, thinking I wouldn't have enough room, but I had more than enough room because I was able to decorate all of that space, because I probably could have not done that so small, because I'm basically using, I basically am just using this whole thing for 2 lines, and I probably don't have to do that. It's going to depend on the type of scripture. And then this is the second. I got used to having more space. Love it. And then this was last night. This is the third. So it is working out really, really well for me. This is my first time that I'll be using a weekend spread, so I'm not sure how this one is going to look, because it is set up differently than the weekends in the petite planner, because this has those 4 sections and this one has 1, 2, 3. So somewhere in here I'm going to have to figure out what this is going to look like. And what I think I'm going to do is I will still do my scripture and my observation, and what I might do is just turn this into a twofer. So I have my observation, my application here, and then I'll leave this as my prayer, because my prayers tend to get a little long. So having that much space is what's going to work best for me. I don't currently have this in a binder because I have 2 binders. One I'm using as of July 1st for my budget, but it's an 18-month binder. So I only have, I think, through December in that binder. And then the rest of those days I have in my other binder just to hold it. So I don't really have a binder to put this in. So that's why I just kind of keep it all together using a binder clip. So, and it is just 3 months. So after I do this 3 months, I'm going to go back to my petite and be ready for my daily duo come January. So we are going to try and I'm going to look at decorating this here to see what it's going to look like for me, because I'm just not sure what it's going to look like. So let's get to it, because I'll do this one tonight, so this will just be, it'll just be ready already. And I think I'm going to use my layers washi. So yes, I think I'm gonna use my layers washi just to get this done. And as always is the case, the washi is hard to start. Also doesn't help that I have no nails, so. All right, here we go. Sorry if I made you guys shake, I apologize for that. So I will just cover this to do. So this washi is a little thick. I normally like to use a thinner washi so that it doesn't take away from my space to write. But we will see how this turns out. Yeah, that's cute. So, and then we'll do this. I'll probably just cover up the 5 and the Sunday with like a sticker. I'll just cover that up with a sticker. There. And I also need to take off this part here. Okay. Oh, took off too much. Oh well. So that is going to be, I'll just use my stickers again. That is going to be scripture here. And then observation here. And I need to leave myself enough room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11. So since I'm gonna have wider space to do my application, because it's gonna be all of this, I am going to give myself smaller space for that because I have longer space. I'm not trying to get it into a tight area, so I'm going to do that here. Do that here. And that'll make this section my application. And then this bottom section will be my prayer. That's how I'll handle this one. I'm hoping, you know, I've looked at the daily duos. They're a little different than this one. Luckily they don't have the heading, so they don't have those to-dos and things like that on there. So there is that, and that will be my prayer. So this is how I'm gonna do the Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna do that this way. Like I said, I'll probably put a sticker here, like one of my faith planning decorative stickers there. So I'll do my scripture, my observation, my application, and my prayer. Now for the weekday, there are hours here. There's an hourly thing here. So what I've done there, I can show you, is I use the jelly roll, the white jelly roll, and I just white out those numbers. That's what I do. So that's what I've done so that I can get rid of those numbers because I don't need the time there. So that is how I am going to be handling this for this quarter. And then I'm gonna go back to my petite planner because I have another one for October, November, and December that I need to use. But not to worry because I am still going to use this. And what I'm going to do on my dailies is I am, instead of using it for my soap, I am going to use it for my devotional in the morning. So I'm still going to get a use out of it daily. It's going to be for my devotional, and that is how I'm going to use it going forward, because I can still incorporate it into my practice. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy that I finally found a process that works for me. You don't understand. I didn't know how much I would like Bible study, because I mean, I went to Bible study when I was younger, and I went to Bible study at church, but you know, they always gave you a lesson plan that you followed through and that kind of thing. But this I'm doing on my own, and it's really not that easy when you're not, you know, a learned clergy person. But the SOAP method that I found out about thanks to the planner community is working out really well for me, and I am super excited, and I cannot wait to see how my daily duo, sorry, I want to go pick it up, how my daily duo is going to work in January. So again, this is how this one is. I'm going to get a clean page so we can compare. So here's the Monday, Tuesday, and the daily duo. So again, that's 1, that's 2. I will have to make one down here. That'll be for my application, and then I'll probably take this over here and make that down to be my prayer. So I'll still be using the washi to separate my areas, but there's no heading. There is a bigger calendar, and it's right here in this box, whereas this one is down in the corner. But again, I can use a sticker to cover that up. So I really think, based on the success I've had using these so far, means I'm going to have success using this daily duo. And again, where it says to do here, I'll just use the Jelly Roll, the white Jelly Roll pen, to get that out. Now, where I'm curious, luckily the Saturday and the Sunday look exactly the same. Get a clean one. The Saturday and the Sunday look exactly the same. So I will be doing the same thing in my daily duo that I decided to do here, because I will only do it on Saturday. So I am super excited, you guys. I'm super excited that I get to try this out for third quarter and figure out how this is going to work, so that when I get into my daily duo in January, it will work out perfectly. So I'm, again, super excited. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, because I have been struggling, and I have, you know, made a couple of videos talking about my struggle, but I think I have found a planner piece for my faith planning. Do any of you guys do Bible study or faith planning? And if so, how does that work out for you? Do you do it vertically, or how do you do yours? I'm just really happy with how this is turning out. I'm so excited, and it's planner piece. I can literally say that with this system. I have planner piece for my faith planning, and I'm really excited. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as I told you and walked you through how I'm handling my faith planner, because I'm super excited. And if you could be so kind as to leave a comment, subscribe, and like below, it would be greatly appreciated. You could also hit that notification bell if you'd like to know when I have another video that is going to be on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching, and happy planning. Bye, guys.